Hey guys, how's it going? It's Brandon here, BB's iPod Touch Help, and today I'll be giving you guys a full-on review of the PSP Go, the new PSP Go that just came out. I did get the white version, as you can see right there, and this video will be actually talking about every little thing you need to know about this device. So we'll start from the full display of everything. So it is a 3.8-inch display right here. The full screen is a 3.8-inch display, and it does slide up just like that. So it looks, I really like that. So also the screen resolution is actually 480 by 272 pixels, just in case you were wondering, and it is 43% lighter than the latest PSP, which is the PSP 3000. So significantly lighter, almost half the weight, which is really great. Next, this has 16 gigs of built-in storage, which is also really nice, something new to the PSP. They never had hard drives before, now they do. So it's kind of like the PS3 HDD that you have, except for this is 16 gigs compared to something bigger. But that's a bigger system. So, but 16 gigs is definitely enough so far. You can also, there is a little slot right there for memory cards in case you want to put a memory card in there. M2 memory this time, which is a lot smaller than the regular memory stick duos. Also, this has Bluetooth support, as you see right there, a little Bluetooth button. And if you go over here to the settings, you will see right there Bluetooth device settings. You can set up a Bluetooth real quick. Also, something about this is that it does not take UMDs anymore. As you can tell from the back, it's just a kind of two little rubber things right here just to make it so it doesn't crack that plastic or whatever it is right there. It kind of gives it some good support. It doesn't slide too easy. It gives it a good grip. It has 4 screws on the sides in case you want to reassemble it and on the inside or whatever. So that's pretty much it. On the bottom right here you have your headphones, and right here, or if you had a headset you want to talk online, you can use that too. But you most likely use Bluetooth for that. And right there is the USB. I don't know if you can see it, but inside of there is the USB. That's how you charge it. It goes through a few cables. On the side here we have the power switch and the hold, obviously, if you push it down, and the LED light there indicating that it is on. And on the top you have your shoulder keys, the left and right, which are significantly better than the older PSP. It actually has, they're actually chrome, and they are a lot easier to press, as you see right there. They look a little different too. And right there you have your display button, which I'll show you what that does. See how it got brighter? Look, it gets brighter, and if you hold it, it will turn the display off to save battery. So I'll turn it back on, and then you have your volume keys right there, which there are 2 built-in speakers right there and right there. So it is better. It is a lot better sounding because this has 2 speakers instead of 1 like the older PSP. Well, they weren't as big, I should say. Stereo speakers. And then you have your music button right there. So let's just go ahead and get into the slide up display, which is, I think, really nice. You have your 4 clear keys right here. At least on the white version they're clear. The D-pad right there, and then you have your analog stick actually in a awkward position. I don't know if they're going to change that at all, but it is an awkward position. It is kind of easy to get used to, but still it's awkward. Then you have your select and start buttons. Right there you have obviously your triangle, circle, X, square. And like I said before, the L and R buttons are a lot better, easier to push and everything. So now let's get into actually inside the PSP. As you know, it does not take UMDs, like I said earlier. Everything you do, you download right here from the PlayStation Store. So you can download, here, let me just go ahead in here. Let me connect to my, you see the little LED light right here for the Wi-Fi. I have it to automatically signs me in as well. Alright, please wait. And there you go, you get your PlayStation Store. From up here, let me start from the top. You have games. You can sort it by games or videos. Right here you can search, you can redeem your codes, which I did already. You can view your downloads, and you can view your cart. So if you go to view downloads, you can actually re-download it if something happens. So I downloaded these 3 right here, or yeah, all that stuff I downloaded. So anyways, over here you can sort by new releases, downloadable games, PS1 classics, PSP add-ons, demos, media, themes, and wallpapers. Themes and wallpapers is really cool. You can download themes. I don't know if you saw on mine, I had a theme. That's not regularly how the PSP is. So I really like that because I'm into themes and everything because I have a jailbroken iPod. So, and you can also get demos. You can also, where is it? Let me go to media. You can also rent movies. I heard you can rent movies. So let me go to video. TV shows too. Look at that. TV shows. Observer Report, season 21, Family Guy. So movies. You can look at that. Rent. Sorry. There's the rent button. So if you go to rent. Oops, sorry. Right here, you can rent movies. I'm not really sure how much they are. Let me check for new release movies. They are. It doesn't say. Let me click on one. Oh, it's $3.99. It's $3.99 to rent and $14.99 to own. So if you were really into movies, which I really wouldn't do that if I were you, because you could just watch them for free online anyways. You can get TV shows on here, movies, all kinds of stuff, seasons of stuff. So let me go back to the games. PSP and add-ons. These are like, maybe, I don't know if they're going to have maps and stuff. Let me see what they have. They probably have different modes and stuff. Dynasty Warriors add-ons. Let's see. So it looks like a new game mode that you can add. Something that looks pretty cool. That's pretty much it, though, about the PlayStation Store. You just download everything, which I really, really like that. It's a new thing. It kind of asks for hacking to come along, which I hope it does. I mean, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to talk too much about that. But if hacking does come, then I believe that there will be a way to download free games like there was on the PSP 3000. Although there is no place for the battery, so you won't be seeing the Pandora battery for the custom firmware with chicken. That's what it was called, by the way, if you didn't know. If you have a PSP, you probably know that that's how you hack it with chicken. But that's pretty much it. It's the exploit, kind of just like jailbreaking on iPods. So let me get into the pros and cons about this whole thing. Actually, let me just go through this one more time. You see there is system updates you do with this. Basically all the same stuff as the older PSP. Don't think because it says camera right there that it has a camera, because it does not have a camera in it. I know some people are asking about that. It's also not touchscreen. Some people are also asking about that. You can sync this up to your computer and download music, videos, whatever you wanted to. Over here in network you have you have Skype, which is really nice. I haven't used it yet, but I probably will. You have remote play, which you can plug it up to your PS3 and play it on the PSP. Internet radio, RSS channel, which is RSS feeds. You can get videos and stuff like that. Internet browser, obviously the internet browser is really strong on this. I really like it. You can search the internet just from clicking there. And then obviously you have your account management, PlayStation Store, and everything. Now, how you download games, I forgot to do this. Let me just go to my account management. You can do it this way, or you can do it from the the PlayStation Store, which I already showed you. But you do redeem your codes just like this. Hold on. Right here, redeem codes. And then there's going to be a code on the back of a voucher. I don't know if you're going to be able to buy these vouchers. I'm not sure, but there's a voucher that came with this, and you just enter the code right there, and it'll take you right to the download page, and it'll download and install it right there. Also, one button that's somewhat hidden on here is the PS button right there, which obviously gets you out of a game, pauses a game. Something really cool in this that I didn't see in the older PSP is you could actually pause the game. You see this where it says resume game? That's because I pressed the PS button and I actually paused the game. There's an option to pause game and quit game, which is really nice. One more thing that I noticed that is on this that isn't on the PSP is when you turn the volume up, it doesn't show it in a little thing at the bottom. It does show it like this though when you press the PS button. I'm not sure if that was on the PSP 3000. It may have been. Excuse me if I'm wrong. But let me just go ahead and get down to the pros and cons of this, because a lot of people are asking about that. Let me turn this display off real quick so you can see the PSP itself. Alright, so let me start off with the pros. The pros are that it has a 16 gigabyte hard drive of memory, which is really nice, really useful. It also does have a memory card slot in case you do run out of space. Also, it's smaller, significantly smaller than the older PSP. I mean, that could be a pro for some, which I hope it is. It's a pro for me because it is. I like smaller devices, so you don't have to carry it around. It can also fit in your pocket really nicely. Also, I like the hideaway controls. You could just flip it down, kind of like a phone where you do that. But you could just kind of, you know, if you don't, that just makes it more portable too. I just like the hideaway controls like that. I just really like that. I don't know why. Also, you have Bluetooth on this, which I showed you before, and there's the Bluetooth little indicator. Also, one of the biggest things, obviously, well, actually, this is the biggest thing about the PSP Go, period, is that there's no UMDs. You don't have to worry about carrying around all your games. You don't have to worry about, oh, I forgot that game at home, all the plastic broke on it or whatever. I mean, it's all just downloadable right on the device. I mean, you can't ask for more than that. I really like it. Maybe you don't. Maybe it's not your type. That's fine. Go buy yourself the PSP 3000. A lot cheaper. So I just think it's better because you don't have to carry around so many games. You know, have a case specifically for games and all that stuff. That's pretty much it. Another pro I like about this is the white version that it came in. I just really like that. That's not really a pro, but I just really like that. So let's go ahead and get into the cons. Obviously, the first con is going to be the price. Really, I think it is not worth it. $250 is definitely not worth this, especially when you can't use your older UMDs on this. So I mean, if you're deciding, you know, I don't have the money I'm trying to save up for, I would wait. Because there probably is going to be a price drop, or I would go with the PSP 3000. I mean, I really like the design of this one, so that's why I bought it. But anyways, cons for some of you could be no UMDs because you have so many games for your PSP and you're hoping to use them on here. That could be a con for some of you. So also a con on this is that there is no, well, there is, but there's not as many good games that are available. There are a lot of games that are not compatible with the PSP Go. Like if you go into the PlayStation Store, there's so many games that came out good for the PSP that are actually not compatible with the PSP Go yet. Madden 10 is probably the best game that I'll probably be getting, or God of War and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. There's not too many cons, but again, if you were waiting on, if you're like trying to save up money or whatever, I would wait for the price to go down, or just get the PSP 3000 because $250 is definitely not worth it in my mind. So, but you guys can make your own decision. This is just my full review and everything about the PSP Go that you need to know. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys later. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Peace.